What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 19th of June. It's Monday. It's early. It's not quite 5 a.m. 4:53 in the morning on the East Coast. We're looking at the crypto markets this morning, drinking some coffee. Things are good. Hope everybody had a great Father's Day. All those fathers out there had some very nice weather along the East Coast, that is, if that's where you're located. Looks like Monday will be another nice day. Guys, today we're going to take a look at Casper. We're also going to take a look at Bitcoin. And we're going to start this video off by looking at Bitcoin. So let's head over to the BTC USD chart. By the way, I'm on tradingview.com. This is what I use for these videos. I don't trade through here, but you actually can. You can hook your broker into this platform, which is pretty neat, although I have not tried it yet. Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin sold off. We broke below. I have three levels on my chart: 26.23, 25.760, 25.726. I've had them on the chart for a while. We've talked about them in the past. That's these couple lines right here. We found support in early June at those levels. We broke those levels in the 14th of June. We have rallied back. We are above those levels right now, which is the 19th of June. Support came in at the upper end of this range right here, which is roughly that 25,000 mark, give or take. We spoke about that as well in previous videos. So why am I talking about Bitcoin this morning? Things are looking pretty good here for Bitcoin. If these levels can hold, I think we're getting ready for a little pullback here. No, we'll see how far we go, and then boom, that next rally up could be big. We'll see. That's a scenario that could play out. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because we're back above these levels. That little sell-off we had, apparently there was some buyers that step in the market at that level, and the price has pushed up quite a bit, call it 6-7% from that bottom in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 days. So that's a pretty good move, pretty bullish overall. So keep your eye on Bitcoin. Maybe the sell-off is over, the support showed up, and we're getting ready to either one, trade sideways, or two, actually start to really rally here, getting us back up to that 28,249 level. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin for that higher low to come in somewhere here, and then look for a nice new breakout for a higher high. That's just my thoughts on Bitcoin. Let's head over to Casper. It's been a while since we did a Casper video. So Casper is unfortunately looking quite the opposite, like it's getting ready to break lower once again. Doesn't mean it will, but it's looking like that, at least right now, down 0.49%. Nothing crazy. Big resistance came in on Friday, the 16th, guys. Couldn't hold above 415, couldn't trade above 435, closed below at a level of 405. It was a nice start, getting pretty excited to see that candle show up on Friday. Not so much with the close and then the previous couple days here not looking too hot. So far, the 0.0395, so that's 395 level, we are just below that in today's candle. So today's candle has a look like it could get ugly and start to really trade lower. Look for an undercut of this low here, the 15th. If that's the case, there's a good chance we're heading down to 0.0370 or 370. That's this orange yellow line on my chart, 370. We'll see. Maybe the sell-off for Casper is not quite over yet, and we're heading down there. There's definitely a decent amount of support at this level. 370, 365, 363, 361. That represents these lines right here. We also have a double bottom. Maybe it's a triple bottom or a quadruple bottom. Actually, I see 4 big candle wicks the closer I look here. And that would be at 334. So that would put the price down to here. But so that's the only reason the only way you get there is if one, this 395 doesn't hold. So far, it's holding pretty well. Today doesn't look the greatest, but it's very early in the session. So that's 395. Then you have these 3 levels down here. 4 levels, excuse me. 370, 365, 363, 361. If those fail, you have down here at 334.0334. So that's all potentially in the cards for Casper if the price continues to break lower. Now, if Bitcoin does well and starts to move higher from here, there's a chance that this will hold this level here at 395 and we'll actually see a decent rally here. And maybe the bottom will be in for Casper. Now, Casper could still head lower if Bitcoin moves up, but there's more than likely it's going to flow with Bitcoin and the rest of the market. So just keep that in mind. And, as you're buying or selling or whatever you're doing with Casper, what wouldn't hurt to just keep an eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is getting ready to drop off a cliff, maybe you wouldn't really want to be buying Casper necessarily. You'd want to wait for the price to be lower, whatever your style is, or your dollar cost averaging or whatever. But that's just how I see this playing out. So Bitcoin looks good, should help Casper move higher. But right now, Casper not looking too hot. But hopefully I'm wrong and the price finds support here. Bitcoin breaks out, Casper breaks out, gets back to 415, maybe even 435, and then maybe we'll get that higher high we're looking for. So that is what I see for Casper on a percentage basis. If we take where we're at now, so basically down to these first couple levels here, it's about an 8%, give or take, depending on where it stops. So, if it goes to the bottom, it's 9. If it stops up here, it's 6. So, call it 8%. If we head down to 334, which we had all those candle wicks down in here, that takes us to a 15% move, guys. So that's what I see for Casper right now. And then, of course, above the market, we have many, many levels. And, in the right kind of market, in a bull market, these will all be reached once again. So we'll not forget about those, but they're not in the cards right now unless Bitcoin gets a massive breakout to the upside, many thousands of dollars, which could happen, and then we'll easily see the price of Casper be up probably double-digit percentage. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Our most recent major high for Casper is at the 628. That's this green line on the chart. You can see over here our last major recent high, which came in at basically the 524. That was in October of 2022. That price was basically not retested until April of 2023. So you have a major high in October, not seen again until April of 2023. So many, many months. Now, will that play out again? And it'll be many months until we see these levels tested again. It could be. It could take you into the early 2024 before we see a price back up into that 628. Depends on what Bitcoin does, guys, and the market cycles. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Not too much here to talk about for Casper. Unfortunately, a lot of lower prices we spoke about. But keep your eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin decides to rally, there's no reason that Casper is going to tank from here. More than likely, it's going to follow Bitcoin and move to the upside. Most of you are dollar cost averaging in. You have, sizes of your Casper bags that you want to accumulate, and you're getting to do that at lower prices. So this project should do well over time, but not financial advice, guys. You know what you're in for in these crypto markets. Whether you hold or do not hold XRP, go over to the channel. I just put up a video that I got from Alex Cobb. I uploaded it. It is a video of Brad Garlinghouse speaking on the SEC case and the Hinman emails. It's, who knows, but, Ripple and all of this, they seem pretty transparent with what's going on here in the SEC, and the Hinman emails, expose some corruption from the inside out. So it's like even the people at the top are freaking corrupt. It's like, it's unfortunate, but anyways, go over and watch that video. I just put it up. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great Monday. I'll catch you in the next one. I believe the stock market is closed today, by the way. Take care.